People think that following God is all about prayer, fasting, reading the Bible, and going to church every single day. But that's not how following God works. While it may be true that we have to do some of those things, as a Christian, the one thing that you need to do is that you need to focus on Jesus and having a relationship with him. Because all the stuff that we do, that we're doing for him, all that stuff we're doing is just based off of religion, not actual having a relationship. There's a difference between having a relationship with Jesus and doing things for Jesus out of religion. What I think a lot of people get confused about following Jesus is that sometimes it's not easy to follow Jesus the way we should. In fact, it can be hard sometimes, like talking to people about God or spreading the word. It's never easy for anybody to follow God because nobody's perfect. But that doesn't give us the excuse to go ahead and use his grace as a license to sin. Sometimes people will always fall short no matter what. And that's okay. But what's not okay is using his grace as a sign to go ahead and do things that are wrong. Because there's one thing that I know is that he did not die on the cross for us to just do the thing that he hated, because he did not die for that. See, the Lord doesn't expect you to be perfect. He doesn't expect you to be, remarkable or qualified. In fact, there's a verse in the Bible that says that he qualifies the call. And not the other way around. See, everybody has a plan on how they want to follow God. Everyone says that they love God. But there's two different ways on how other people will love God. They either love him and keep his commandments, or they say that they love him, but they do other worldly things like going to parties, drinking, smoking, and all the stuff, etc. But at the same time, following God is not about trying to keep up some sort of religious practices. It's about consistent practice, reading the word, and actually being a part in his presence and spending time with him. It's about trying to get to know him better on a daily level, day after day, night after night. And like I said before, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to practice. You just have to be consistent. That's all it takes.